had the moves, but Michael Jackson also had the music to back it up. From the early days of the Jackson 5 to his masterpiece, Thriller, it was a sound that he made his own. This is one of the earliest known clips of a young Michael. It's an audition for Motown Records. The result, of course, was a family singing group from Gary, Indiana, getting a record deal and starting a journey that was to make history.
Don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the moonlight, don't blame it on the good times, blame it on the boogie.
The Jacksons notched up hits, but it wasn't until Michael went solo that he really hit his stride. His first efforts were highly polished disco tunes and a taster of what was to come.
Girl, close your eyes, let that rhythm get into you.
By Off the Wall, he was doing amazingly well, and that was his first cover of Rolling Stone, and we were breaking barriers. It was very hard to get someone who wasn't white on the cover of magazines or even MTV.
In 1982, he started work on an album that would change his life and also rewrite music history. It took 7 months and $750,000 to make, but Thriller was set to live up to its name. And while the music was fresh, it was the video and image that turned this album into a monster. Over the course of his career, Jackson sold around 750 million records worldwide, having released 25 singles as part of the Jackson 5 and 68 as a solo artist. Thriller is still to this day the best-selling album of all time, with 45 million copies sold. And over the course of his lifetime, Forbes magazine estimates that he earned over $500 million. But Jackson's musical Midas touch wasn't to last. Even stunts like this one on the River Thames couldn't stop the tide from turning.
My life will never be the same.
By the time his 10th studio album, Invincible, was released in 2001, sales were slipping and some fans and critics were losing interest. His planned comeback tour in London, though, was designed to prove the doubters wrong, and the 50 dates sold out in minutes. It was supposed to have started next month, but already dates were being pushed back amid claims that Jackson was going to be a no-show. The irony is that his death is set to put Michael Jackson back into the charts. Today, radio stations like this one in Edinburgh have been playing his music back-to-back as a tribute. And that's triggering fresh sales and fresh interest in his music. Already, shops and online sites are reporting a massive increase in sales and downloads.